You've probably heard it through the grapevine by now. 2013 wasn't a banner year for Bordeaux.
This year, they've lost 70% of their harvest. It's just this vintage. It's bad weather this whole year.
But it's what's happening in the grapevines, not in the headlines, where the real story of the season is spilled during one of the hardest vintages in 2 decades.
This is Merlot. You see this little, we call it the moustache.
Yeah.
It starts with this.
We're here in Bordeaux taking a look at the 2013 harvest. While bad weather has caused a hard year for Merlot here in Bordeaux, if you take a look at these Cab Franc vines, you'll see they're doing just fine. How big of a problem is this for him?
Là, on va perdre 40% ou 50% du chiffre d'affaires.
They'll have 40 to 50% less annual earnings.
It's been called the vintage that nearly wasn't. But when you witness firsthand as families fought to save their crop, you might think of 2013 as the baby vintage that could.
Aujourd'hui, c'est une journée non-stop. Nous allons commencer ce matin à 8 h, nous allons finir demain matin ou demain soir à...
They began at 8 o'clock and they're going to be finishing tomorrow night. Yes. It's going to be going non-stop.
What keeps his energy up?
Café. No sleeping, just café. No, il y a des équipes.
There is a rotation, so they can stop. It's a walk. The weather wasn't normal, so that's why it's very urgent to do it now in maybe a week. And a lot of vineyards around here, they need help to pick the grape, to do the harvest, and everybody, it's crazy around here.
Ils donnent un coup de main, ils aiment bien ça les amuse, quoi.
They're a close family, and they get along together very, very well, especially during the harvest. It's all hands on deck, and everybody works very well together.
Bordeaux is the world's largest fine wine region and produces some of the most sought-after wines in the world. Just because they had a dreary year doesn't mean they're destined for disaster.
The real luck here is to have better equipment. They have very modern harvesting machines.
Pour essayer de récupérer quelques petites choses.
They are committed to biodynamic winemaking, but they're not in this religious fervor where if the calendar says you lose everything because of the weather, then just to go with it. They say, no, we're going to look for solutions as well. I mean, they're winemakers.
What are some solutions?
Work the soil a lot. So many things happen in the soil, and so that is somewhere where they can make some changes, find some solutions.
The secret to surviving this vintage for the 10,000 winemakers here in Bordeaux might vary. But for Bordeaux Superior winemaker Hélène Bessette, the answer is easy. Look to the past to persevere.
His father is 74, he's still driving the tractor.
Et je pense qu'il m'a transmis la passion du métier, en fait.
He gave him this passion for the life, for the work, the beautiful years, great harvests. It gives the hope and the passion to continue on.
We watched as winemakers made the best of what Mother Nature delivered, working with their hands and their hearts to give birth to the best bottle of Bordeaux under grapes of wrath-worthy climactic conditions. A true labor of love, reminding us anything worth having doesn't come easy. How do you recover?
En faisant un très bon millésime l'année prochaine.
in producing a fantastic vintage next year.
We can't wait to try it.